Hi everybody. I have a lot to complain about in this video and a lot of things to cover, so I better get cracking. First of all, attached is my planting of Beth's seeds. So you can see that it's coming right here, right now. So I'm starting with my pot and I'm going to put in some stones for drainage. I think that's what you're supposed to do. Maybe that one's a bit big. And that should be good. And my dirt is potting and seeding dirt. Okay, that's about 3/4 full. And then the seeds on the piece of paper go on top, just like that. And then you put, maybe I should put some more dirt in. I don't know, I have a black thumb, I'm not good at this. Okay, I'm putting the seeds in and then some dirt on top, just like Beth said. These seeds are lavender, English lavender seeds. Okay, not too much. Oh, we don't want that dirty stick. Okay, not too much dirt on top. Just a little bit, she said. Looks awful. Okay, there, that's good, that's good. And then, water. Ew. Ooh. Lots of water, Beth? I don't know. I'm putting water anyway. To soak all that dirt, I would imagine. Okay, well that's probably enough. Okay, done. Wanted to show you a couple of things. First, Beth, I made a bookmark. Isn't it nice? A bookmark out of the clipping you sent me of Yoda. I love it. And I wanted to show you a little box that I made a while ago, cross-stitched. Here's the box. It's a house with a sunset. Can you see it? And there, like that. And there's the sunset from the beach. Little pathway here. And the inside is, I keep stamps, old stamps in it. And all of it was made out of perforated paper. Here's one that I'm just starting, which it will be like a tartan. So there's the perforated paper, and then you cut out a frame with the matting from framing, you know, like the thick stuff, and then you glue it all together. And I thought it turned out really well, don't you? I like the little bugs. What else have I got to talk about? I have 2 tag videos to make. One for Arrow 404 for Rhonda. She has asked, well, she was tagged into making a video of a pretty area that's nearby where you live. And when we get a nice day, Rhonda, I'm going to go out and do that. And the other one is for Guabir, my friend Gabriel in Mexico. He is participating in a kind of a unique little tag, which I am going to do probably tomorrow. Probably. What else have I got to talk about? YT Shadow Knight did another collab video in which I participated. Maybe I'm not so much pimping out Norman than myself, because I was in it. The link is there. And I think everybody was very good in it. You should check it out. I won't tell you anything about it. Just go and watch it. What else? What else? Oh, Michael. The Brute. Michael. My exercise trainer. The guy that I'm allowing to train me. This morning was my second session with him. And he really is making me sweat. I'm doing cardio. He's told me not to do as much cardio, so I do maybe 12 minutes on the elliptical, and then I do the series of weight training. And he explained to me about the cardio thing. I used to do 65 minutes on the treadmill and hated it. And he said that if I want to lose weight and tone my body, I have to have a base of muscles to start with. And he likened it to sand in a bucket. And he said that if you do hours of cardio training and you haven't got a good base of muscles on your body, if you have a bucket and you fill it with sand and you want to make a sand castle and you flip the bucket over and take the bucket off of the sand, hoping that your sand would stay together, it all falls apart. And what you have to do is add water. Water is the equivalent of muscle in this analogy. And he says when you put the muscle into the body or the water into the sand and you flip it over, it holds all together. And he said that the metabolism works a lot better when your muscles are feeding on what you feed your body. Does that make sense? I think it does, sort of. He says cardio is important after you gain the muscle tone. Well, gaining muscle tone, let me tell you, it isn't very easy. It's hard work. I was on that leg pushy thing, you know, where you put the weights on and you are sort of all squished up and you push with your legs. And I was doing it last week at only 50 pounds. And this morning he started me off at 120 pounds. And then when I had done the 12 repetitions at 120 pounds, he put it to 160 and I had to do 7 more. He's a brute, I tell you. But he's making me do it. And for the first time in all of the years that I've been a member at this club, it's the first time that I've felt as though I really want to go. So we'll see what happens at the end of 6 weeks, but I'll keep telling you stories because I'm sure I'll have more. What's about Mumbai Doug and his dirty old scabs? Did you see that video that he did? If you haven't, there's the link. I just can't believe that he got all flustered because he lost the scab off the back of his shoulder. And he had Darla go and find it. And then he showed it. He did give a warning in his video that it's not for the faint of heart. It was pretty gross. I think you should feed it to the dog. He wants to know what to do with the next scab that comes off. I'll have to work myself up to watching that video, Doug. What else? I got a little personal message from New Boy 1980, and I was impressed with that little message. He was wondering where I was, and in his message, he had seen about, I don't know, as many as maybe 8 or 10 of my videos, and he made a nice little comment about each one of them. And so, New Boy, Mike, thanks, I appreciate that. Is that it? I probably have more, but I've had enough, and it's 6 minutes on this, plus the video. It's going to come up to 8 minutes. It's plenty enough for me today. That's it, that's all.